Let's get it back here with Omori or Omori, also known as the sad hand-drawn game with lots of bunnies. I fear I may have trivialized the game a little. Through no fault of anyone's, except mine, because if you look down at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice that everyone is level 50. The amount of experience that the enemies in the Dinos Dig Place give you, it continued to be insane. I thought it would be like 3,000, well that's a lot for until you get to level 23, and then it kind of slopes off. No. It continued to be level up every 2 or 3 battles. So I sat there for maybe a half hour, not very long, and now we're all level 50, and we learned a buttload of skills. We stopped learning skills at some point, in fact. I don't know if there are any more after this, except for ones you get from quests and maybe story stuff. Anyway, so let's just go through and look at the new skills we've got, shall we? Because I didn't look at any of them during, because I wanted to obviously save the suspense. So as for what Omori learned, Stare reduces all of a foe's stats. Okay, a lot of mana, but it's pretty cool. And we have a lot of mana now, so a lot of the skills that I wasn't using before, because I was like, well, that's half my mana, they would surely come in handy much more now that we have absurd mana counts. Omori also learned Exploit. Deals extra damage to a happy, sad, or angry foes if they've got any emotion on them. Final Strike. Boop. Strikes all foes. Deals more damage if Omori has a higher stage of emotion. I presume that means if you as in sad, depressed over sad. I think those were the only two, the only new ones for him. Next up, Aubrey. Those are actually pretty cool. They're very powerful. I don't often find myself doing emotion foo as I mentioned before, so I'm not sure Final Strike will be as good for me as Exploit, for instance. Or indeed Stare. And Stab hasn't been actually serving me as well as it did much earlier on in the game. I'm gonna do Exploit. There. And that's useful. It's like Mood Wrecker, but just for any emotion. Now, what did Aubrey learn? Mash. If the skill defeats a foe, recover 100% juice. Oh, cool. I guess not as useful for boss fights, but would be handy for getting through an area without having to go back and heal a whole bunch. She learned Beatdown, which sounds vicious. Attacks a foe 3 times. God, I assume you get to select it, though, since they don't mention anything about random. She learned Last Resort. Are they organized by, alphabetical or something? What the hell is with the ordering here? Deals damage based on Aubrey's heart, but Aubrey becomes toast. Oh, so you just burn all your health? That's kind of dope, considering how frequently she dies anyway. Definitely want to keep that on hand for any tough bosses. But it means she doesn't get the XP unless I gauge it so that I can res her right before we take them out. Still, though, if it's the final boss or whatever, then I guess we don't need the XP. Kel learned Rally. Kel becomes happy. Kel's friends recover some energy and juice. Oh, energy! Wicked. Aw, he gets happy when he gets to pep up his friends. That's so sweet. He learned Comeback, which I guess is something if you're on low health, it does a lot of damage. Makes Kel happy. If Sad was removed, Kel gains Flex. And what does Flex do again? It's just extra... More damage next turn and increases hit rate for his next attack. Okay, cool. So if he ever gets sad, you flip around, get happy, you have high crits and high accuracy now. And more damage. Oh, cool. I like that. Because normally, it's if I'm happy, well, great that I have higher crits, but I'm gonna miss. But then because it gives you flex, which automatically increases your hit rate, then it's sweet. I just get extra crit for no penalty, really. Except for the turns after. And potentially more damage, so the crit will be bonkers anyway. I like the sound of that. Level 50 isn't the max, right? Surely not. I just noticed that we're all at the top here, and it seems weird that we would be able to... That I would have hit that so perfectly. I know I didn't stop because I was oh man, that must be the max. I think I was 50 sounds like a good place to stop, but maybe 50 is the max. That would be crazy if we were already at max level. But they do seem to have some very final sounding skills. Hero, in fact, learned Mesmerize. His charm has reached an advanced level. Acts first. All foes target Hero for 1 turn. Hero takes less damage. Nice. So, the true paladin he is, just takes damage for everyone else, basically. Cool. And extra defense while he does it. Oh, sorry, he also learned Share Food. Hero and a friend recover some heart. Cool. It's a nice, cheap heal. And he learned Dazzle. Acts first. A lot of acts first for him. Reduces all foes' attack and makes them happy. Oh, so they miss a lot. That's pretty dope. Especially for a group, battle that's giving us hell. Oh, sorry, Kel also learned Tickle, which I missed. All attacks on a foe will hit right in the heart for the turn. Okay, so it will be a crit anyway. So that'll be good for boss fights as well. That plus you doing Beatdown, which I should give you, and Omori doing Hack Away. That would be great for boss fights. You know, I'm actually thinking maybe I should give you Beatdown over Counter. Or I'm gonna do it over... pep talk. No, but then that kind of is like, why do I have mood wrecker then? Maybe I swap out 2 moves. I'm gonna put last resort on, even though I don't think I'll use it very often, and swap pep talk out for beatdown. Sorry, back to hero. Were there any of his that I didn't see yet? So mesmerize is just like the upgraded version of captivate, basically. And it's only 10 more mana, so that's not so bad. Did I see spicy food anywhere around here? Maybe I just forgot to write it down, but I don't think we had that before. Anyway, so that's all for the moves we got, new ones we got, I think. We also have a bunch of new logbook entries though, since I fought a bunch of enemies in there. Also, I'm thinking, am I gonna be like absurdly broken for this? Or was the next place we're going to with the spiders, was it already going to be obscenely hard, so now I'm just going to be meeting the challenge? Because it wasn't, like, hard to do what I did and get XP from those things. I guess you could say it was, like, dishonest gameplay or whatever, but it only took, like, a half hour. So it feels like they meant for me to be able to do it if I so chose. Oh, right, we have a bunch of tofu now because I dug up a bunch of food while messing around in the dino's dig, so I think we could actually trade that to the Konkona Sunjasu, whatever, you know, the one who wanted the tofu. Oh yeah, and I died for the first time while grinding there, only the one time, and it's just a simple game over screen. Wasn't anything crazy like I was thinking. I was worrying for a while that dying might, like, advance you to the next day or something, and then you might be able to get to the end by accident without, like, properly beating the dream world part or something. I don't really know what I was worried about. Oh, we should check if the rock at the bottom of the ladder is gone now that Kel is over here to see if that, Kel's rock Hector is over here to see if that really was Hector or not. I'm pretty sure it was, because I think it only showed up there after we climbed the ladder the first time, which is when we dropped the rock. And moving forward, I should check the hangman and start actually, like, trying to follow the clues to find keys, because we're getting far enough that it's not, I can't just assume that they're all ahead of us, I guess. Hang on, let me just fight a bunny to see if level 50 is the max, and I really just hit max level in like 20 minutes or whatever I did. Oh man, I think it might be. Shoot, I hadn't even considered that. Wow, okay. That really honestly surprises me, considering it was like extremely trivial to get it. Is it just me or is the J like slightly darker than the other keys? Maybe they're all just gonna have a slightly randomized texture. Anyways, I want R probably at the end of a plank. Okay? It also might be a thing where there isn't actually anything bad. Like, even if you get all 26 letters, it won't give you a full hangman. It's just to make you nervous. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, sorry, there was one other thing that I wrote down and I looked at it and I didn't say it. We found in there a thank you fossil. A fossilized thank you card, which, it was just, I dug it up somewhere. I think I probably have the footage of that. It'll be on screen, and maybe, if I can find it. And doubtless that's what, we want for the little kitties up here to give to their, Salmi? What was the Palmy, I think? Because Mari alluded to that being all like, you might be able to find something in a place where there are a lot of things to find. I don't remember Jelly's voice. Miss Palmy has been taking care of us forever. She's always been so... we said this already, but surely... Okay, here we go. Wow! Is that a thank you fossil? I've never seen one of those before. I assure you neither have I. That would make the perfect gift for Miss Palmy. Would you like it? You're giving this to me? Wow, thank you. I found this in the fireplace earlier. Maybe you can use it. A snow cone ticket. Wow, I also dug one of those up. Miss Palmy will be so surprised when I give her this thank you fossil. Brum 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 indeed. Ain't that nice? Cool. In that case, was there anything else we needed? Please. Don't make me kill you. We have reached powers unlike anything you could fathom, small rabbit. Were there any other quests I didn't really follow up on that I should have around here? If it becomes so stupidly easy that it's not fun anymore as we carry on here, then I'll reload an earlier save because I have a few lying around. Although my sense is if we hit level 50 here and I was already at level 25 or something like here, we were probably going to get pretty high in level pretty quick anyway from normal encounters, so I think it might be one of those things where they expect you to get to the highest level, and then it continues to be hard from there, so that you can't just grind your way out of it, I guess. Front row tickets and Basil. Right, okay. Got it. Both story pertinent. So let's go check out that grave, and then we may have time yet to head on out here. I did spend a lot of time reviewing the new moves we have, because there are many. Hey, Burning Man! Wah! Let's see what's down here. Is it going to be a huge sprawling thing, or just a small room with some interesting things here and there? It's a little creepy, whatever it is. Ah, I'm not allowed to go here yet because I would drown. Got it. Carry on then. To the spiders. Should we take Pluto's or should we go back on the train? I'm kind of interested to go back on the train and see if anything is different this time. And hopefully Aubrey does not get quite as kicked. We haven't played as hero in a while. Let's do that. I also have a lot of money now. So I could start buying things, but I also got a lot of things from in there. If it isn't Hero, my most favorite and handsome customer. Discounts for you always. So please, buy something. I'm just gonna do it because I feel bad continually not doing it. Hey, you're all friends. Let's just buy one life gem while we can finally hear the thing that they say when they're not upset with me. Thank you kindly. Good. Whoa. There's a melon up there on a table. How does one be up there? I can't say I know. Is there a secret behind the waterfall? Come on, it's a fantasy game. There's gotta be. Oh no, it's gotta be something to do with this bulb that we don't know yet. Got it. So that surely just, it like springs you up somehow, right? Because every time we see it, it's in a place that's at the bottom of a thing. A ledge of some sort. So are more scary things going to happen when we come back in here? The same scary thing, or no scary things at all? Oh no, nothing. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's carry on then. I have a file that was, it was when I was at level 30, which was like 1 or 2 battles in. Or, you know, it wasn't, maybe not 1 or 2, but it wasn't very many battles in. So we could go back to that one if we're feeling like this is really, like the game gets really boring at this point. Or maybe it's better for this kind of game to just, because it's so, the story is so interesting and good, to just be so overpowered that we can rocket through it, I guess. Even though I usually like to pepper in a mixture of story experience and real challenge kind of thing. I just don't really know. We'll play it by ear, I guess. You ready to do this, Omori?
We'll be right here if you need us. Right, hero? Uh-huh. Yeah, of course.
Oh, right, it does look like a job for Omori. You're absolutely right here. Well observed. I knew that Omori would have to be the one to cut the spider webs. Get away from me, long legs! I have a knife! I will cut my fear! Brah! You are no longer afraid of spiders. That's how fear works, as everyone knows. Junk. It wasn't that easy. Hey, these plants were featured in that like big museum where the Dino's Dig was.
Oh, Mori. Thanks for taking one for the team.
That's what he does. Actually, that's as a paladin, it's kind of your job, but it was very kind of. I bet he feels good having helped. Don't you? It's kind of spooky that. Oh god, for a second I thought it was just going to be real awful. Firefly Forest. Oh, cool. And new music. Besides. On second thought, let's look for Basil somewhere else. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Don't be such a baby, Cal. There are just some spider webs here and there. Ah! There's a spider in here! What? Get it off!
Just kidding. Look who's the scared one now.
That's not very funny, Cal.
She's right, it wasn't very funny, but it proves that you were putting on a brave face, which is all the more impressive if you think about it. There are a lot of peculiar plants growing here, actually, to be honest. Is that a book? There's an empty joke book here. Yes. Yes. I should have been writing down where I found them. I know there was one in the fields in Otherworld, and there was one, I believe, in the junkyard, and I think there may have also been one in the Dino's Dig place. We've seen a couple anyway. So how can I just use that? Jokes can be recorded in here. Interesting. I wonder what that's about. It's some kind of collectible, obviously, but what's the dealio? I like how there's things lying around sometimes. And we still don't know what the deal with the tentacles are either. The bulbs presumably shoot you up into the air somehow. The tentacles, we don't know what they do, and now we have joke books. A joke book for all the joke signboards. I got a chicken wing! Heck yeah. We have so much food. I didn't trade any of the tofu in the end. Sorry about that. Perhaps we can go back at a later time, though. I'm not feeling like we're desperate for items right now. Can I get behind there? Yes, I can. Breadfruit juice. Let's not ride the thing for now, shall we? Is that a spider rabbit? Hero was afraid of spiders. Oh, no, okay. So he just can't act, is that right? Bug Bunny. Or can only do, oh yeah, we're maybe gonna be a bit busted for a while. And I didn't even look at the faux facts after all that. Man, I'm so all over the place today. Bug Bunny. Actually an arthropod. It likes cold temperatures and rolls down steep hills for amusement. The hobby has gained so much traction that they now hold a yearly hill rolling competition. Porcupine. A rejected dessert sentenced to wander the wasteland for an eternity. I don't know that I'd call that pyramid a wasteland precisely.
Was its flavor too sharp?
Have a bit of respect, hero. Cilantro. I guess he's got all this knowledge from... Oh no, he's got a bunch as well. Maybe they all have this knowledge from Basil's wide repository of plant know-how. Scientific name, Coriandrum sativum. Stats, per 100 grams. Energy, 22.71 calories. That's kilocalories, I assume. Vitamin K, 310 micrograms, I guess. Potassium, 521 milligrams. Iron, 1.77 milligrams. Are coriander and cilantro the same thing? I wonder the very same myself. I don't know. All I know is I have the cilantro soap gene that people are so quick to talk about, because it does taste precisely like soap. I didn't know how to describe it for a long time, but that is the taste. Did you know that eating celery burns more calories than you get from it? It's because you gotta chew it.
Everyone knows that, Cal.
An abomination.
Truly appalling. Poultry in motion.
Ain't nothing but a chicken wing! Poultry in motion. I guess that's all of the new ones anyway, for now. There are plenty more in our future, no doubt. A granola bar. My feeling about why I ground as far as I did was I kind of felt like... I like the battle theme here, too. They wouldn't have made them get that much XP if you weren't meant to be able to... take some reward, like some pretty strong reward out of defeating them, but I may have been slightly overzealous in grinding that far with them. But you know, at the same time, we play so many hard games on this channel, like, and sometimes I just make things harder for myself by being an idiot. Why the hell not? Let's make this easy for ourselves by being lazy. A candle. Need a matchbox to light this candle. Oh, do I? You're probably right. An uninteresting book. That remains to be seen. Open it and read the words. No, I guess you're right. We can't be waiting around reading every book. What to read? What to read? Sigh. I've read every book on this shelf over 20 times already. If only I had something more interesting to read. Oh! Joke book as in? Oh, I bet that's what that's about. Maybe he gives us some kind of reward every time we tell him a joke. Or they, sorry. I guess it didn't say he did here, did it? No, of course, they referred to themselves. The doi. So we could go this way... It was just because I gave them a masculine voice. Let's have up here before we go messing with that spider web. This is going to be a big place and hard to navigate, isn't it? We're in the Firefly Forest now. Oh, it actually... Is it maybe not part of the castle? No, it surely is. Like, it's part of the same area as the castle. There's going to be a castle at the end here, then. What is with that potted plant? I want to hear the pun here. Hero is afraid of potted... Oh, just potted plant. Interesting. Cal critted. Oh dear me. Warning, do not provoke. Explodes when cornered. Good thing we're like high level for this. But why do they explode?
Who planted this here anyway?
All good questions, all of which I'm sure will be answered in never. There's a missing part of the railroad here. Interesting. Oh, a sprout mole, is it? Just a normal one? Or is it something different? Lost sprout mole, huh. I'll just leave that one be, I think. Well, I'll try and leave as many be as I can from now on, I guess, because we're not yielding much benefit from it. Fries! Please go away. It's angry this time. It's like, you ran away from me and that pissed me off! Berry smoothie. Yums. It looks like a USB over there. I don't see what this is about. Oh no, it's a matchbox. I'm real dumb. I like the atmosphere in this place. It's so spooky. And all the plants are pretty. We can start lighting these candles now. What do you think that's about? Oh, can you not cut these until it's lit? Is that right? I see. Wouldn't want to hurt the poor spiders. Hello! Funny day for a tea party. I can't find my teddy bear anywhere. The last time I had him, pretty sure I was wandering through a big pink castle. If you ever find him, could you return him to me? I bet he's really lonely. I could sure try. There are a few other teddy bears I found in other places, like in the Oasis anyway. Hey! Well, okay. They like the light. I thought that was moths, but sure. I suppose we'll carry on this way then. Oh, what? I'm gonna call myself confused on that one. Do I only get a limited amount of time to move, I guess? Before I get swept away by that thing? I guess that's how it works. Eek! That noise sounds like when Deku Link walks in Majora's Mask. Hang on, I want to see if I can actually evade that thing. The shadow, just so I know for the future. We'll have to see it run up an S. A little bit. Very well. We got what we needed from there, which is the railroad track. I guess it's gonna go over like a bridge or something at some point, which is why we need to be on the railroad tracks, because it seemed to be driving along perfectly, or walking along the tracks perfectly fine ourselves. And where was that other candle spot? Right here. Chunk. Yunk. We might do an episode. Oh, there's another bit of missing track here. Nice. I was thinking we might do an episode later on where we now that we've got the joke book, we go back and explore some old places, and that may be interesting to see what we find with the jokes. Perhaps we'll dedicate a side episode to that in the not too distant future. Shall I start putting the railroad tracks on? Not just yet, because there may be actually a strategy to it. They may not just want us to put them all down.
Hey, Mori! This place is really overgrown, isn't it? You're all so brave for going through this forest.
Says the person who went up ahead by yourself to set up camp.
There's even an old minecart running through here. I wonder what it was used for.
I don't know. Getting to the castle, perhaps.
Demi is bored of his books and is looking for something more exciting to read.
He indeed, okay.
Maybe you can find one in a library somewhere.
Oh, library, okay, so maybe it's not the joke book that they're referring to.
Canley lost her teddy bear and can't find him anywhere. Who will listen to her troubles now? Because I'm sure as hell not going to do that.
Oh, and do you have any thoughts on, skibbity-bop, the ones we just did?
I hope Homie likes her thank you fossil. It's definitely unique.
Did we ever see Raintown, by the way? Yes, we did.
The itch has been scratched. Scott better be thankful. Not just anyone would do that for him.
I mean, very many people would, though. What is this, like hand sanitizer? Ah, yes, a single block of tofu. Would you like to eat some? No, I think we better save that for the denizens of the forest, don't you? They seem like they are hungry. Yay! A floating mirror. Your friends smile warmly behind you. Adorbs. Another candle here. Could there be another piece of missing track? I am not playing as Omori. This is gonna dig into my not get caught by a giant spider time. Oh, God. Get away from me. Yes, got it. Ah, there's also a watermelon here that I want, though. Right up here. Anything good, do you think?
Tomato.
Good. Onward, then. I'm not sure that's the teddy bear that was lost. We are seeing a lot of places, though, where you need to be able to swim. More than we have ever saw places that were blocked off by heights and spiders. So it seems like once we get that, the world's really going to open up, and we're going to be able to go back and explore a whole bunch of interesting stuff. Present. What's this again? Just make someone happy? Oh, we haven't actually had one before. It's not what you wanted. Inflicts anger on a friend or foe. Still afraid of drowning. That was actually an enemy, this thing I've seen. Oh, it was not a friendly bear. It was a rare bear. Well, since we're broken, we can probably handle it, right? I hope. Aubrey, please veto this fight for us. Watchonk! Watch it still kill us even if we're at max level. I probably actually should have saved up energy to use our Chombo move on. Okay, we got it done. Not very much XP, or many clams. I guess it's just a trap then. This forest is weirdly quiet for how devious and dangerous it tends to be. Rare bear! Warning, do not provoke, do not show weakness. Was there anything where it was standing, or? No, okay, cool. Oh, I can't wait to swim down there and behind that waterfall. Oh, what's this about? What the heck is this thing? It's kind of slimy. It smells like bad apples. There's more forest on the other side of this lump. Come on, Aubrey, smash the thing to Miss Smithereens!
Oh? What's this? You're asking me for help, Cal? How rare! Step aside! I'll show you all how it's done! I'm gonna give this strange lump all I got!
I should probably get the webs removed off first, though. Oh, never mind. She's just gonna smash it regardless. Well, this is embarrassing. I guess we should find another way past this thing. Yes. Let's do that. Oh, Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey. It's okay. You did just club a bear to death, and you're like 3'2", so you have nothing to be ashamed about. Maybe we can just smash through it with the minecart? Is that maybe possible? Let's just start setting down the tracks now. It doesn't look like they're gonna really have me running all around in my brain to figure out what to do with it. I think it's just put them all down. It was just the 3 that we got, right? I think so, yeah. Let's ride! Boink! It's not actually going very fast. I was kind of hoping for it to be a much more like... I don't think this is gonna smash through the rocks anymore. I had a lot of confidence in this plan right up until I actually got in the minecart. Oh dear. Why would a minecart go into a castle anyway? I guess the ship orb. Oh no, it's getting faster. Oh dear me, I guess we're going downhill. Oh dear. Can we take this minecart with us? If it hits harder than Aubrey, it's gotta hit pretty hard. Are we entering the pink castle now? Oh, so we are. That's nice. Oh, not quite. We're still at the front steps, it looks like. Ooh, what happens if we walk back here? Is there anything useful to... Well, we can't really go around, but we can walk around the side of things. I don't see any useful... I didn't see anything on the way over here anyway. Let's just forge ahead for now. Ah, a Pluto station. Perfect. I'm alright, thanks. Hey again, Omori. Well, guys, you're ignoring Mari. She teleported. You should be more interested in this.
Basil! Are you here?
Basil! Where are you?
It doesn't look like Basil is here either. Hey, look, it's Mari!
Glad you finally noticed.
Mari!
Oh my god, she's left the picnic table, everyone! We should all be afraid this isn't really Mari! Everyone knows Mari always stays at the picnic table. Bench, blanket.
Oh, hello everyone. You all made it through the forest. I'm so proud of you. Mari, I was so scared.
Aww.
Hero? This is kind of embarrassing.
It's times like these I really wish Basil was here. He could tell Hero about how spiders are harmless and good for nature or something. Maybe then he wouldn't find them so creepy. I don't know, that never helped me. When people are like, oh, well, the wasp is just as afraid of you as you are of it. I'm like, bullshit! Those things don't know fear!
I'm not sure if that would help him right now. Hero, you're going to have to deal with this eventually. These things will only get worse over time. Maybe. Or maybe I'll naturally outgrow it. You never know what the future brings.
Give me time, Mari, Jesus! You didn't see what I saw! The potted plant exploded!
I'm so relieved you finally all showed up. This forest is full of creepy crawlies. It sure is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Not to mention, I keep hearing skittering from up ahead. Seems like it could be something potentially dangerous, so you all should probably rest up.
That's a good idea. With our single block of tofu. Man, it took us a lot of bites to eat that single block of tofu. And it was oddly crunchy. Onward we go, I suppose, then. Thanks for your support, Mari. Ah, hello. Indeed. I concur. This is a nice tree to lie down under. Motionless and with no eyes. That noise is getting louder, isn't it? That whining noise. Oh, it sure is. I thought it was part of the music, but it really isn't. Mari! Oh no, maybe it was part of the music. If so, it picked the perfect time to start swelling. Probably one of these says something, right? Hey, this is concerning. The amount of unmoving things right here. Yes? Hello? Oh! Wait, there's something above us, isn't there? There's some kind of massive web. Oh! There's a centipede made of sprout moss! What in the fresh hell? Oh! King Crawler. Now we're about to find out if this is gonna be, like, depressingly easy or not. It could be I'll be very, very, very thankful that I ground this far and that this is actually gonna be really damn hard. I'll save up my energy a bit. Oh, hold on! I was gonna use the forest theme as the outro for this episode, but, I think we have to. Who's coming up with the boss themes here now? Alright, we should probably fight this centipede made of corpses. Sorry, what am I doing with Hero? I guess just attack. Oh, I didn't give you the tank one. I would probably want that over one of these. See how this goes for us. 226, that's a lot of damage. Slash wildly! That's the splat strat. The plat. Oh. We one-turned it. And it didn't even give us as much XP as the things in the Dino's Dig did. Did I really, like, hard sequence break this? I think I probably should reload the earlier save. At this point, if it's gonna be like this. Sprout Mole Mask? Unless that was supposed to be easy, I don't really know. Because even, that was only about 800 damage. Which we can do easily in a few turns anyway, normally, I think. Part of me is like, I don't want that half hour to go to waste, and being this broken is very gratifying. But I don't want to not interface with the game's systems, you know what I mean? So I might reload the earlier save in between now and the next episode, just carry on, not at the max level. That would probably be the honorable thing to do, wouldn't it? Either way, that, well, that ended shortly. I'll keep this save around anyway. What is the oldest, well, I could, level 30 is still a fair bit higher than where we were. We were at something like level 23 or something like that. So leveling up 7 times is a fair advantage, but it's not going to make us, like, undefeatable, I don't think. So I'm fine with rewinding to that file, I think. In which case, I'll save this one to file 4, so I can use file 3 again, because I like file 3. Very well, that's where this episode's gonna end anyways. It wasn't that bad, Mari, but thanks for the warning. So I'll get back here next time, but only up to level 30, just so that we're not absolutely blowing through every boss fight for the moment. But I like this new biome, and I'm excited to see what the heck is going on in the castle. A pink castle in a forest of eerie creatures. I don't even know what the theme is supposed to be joining those two. Perhaps there isn't one, and that'll be the true mystery of it all. Very well, the next video going up on the channel is going to be more Tales of Hysteria, which will hopefully not be anything like the last time it was we played Tales of Hysteria, and this was good fun. So with that, I shall take my leave of you now. Next time you see me, I'll be like 20 levels lower, so that we can play the game right. Thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. I'm just gonna be out here now. Peace! Alright, well, I'll just spam blast. Alright, or it won't do anything. My god, this is not only embarrassing, it's just so frustrating. Mostly embarrassing. Oh, Marshall and... right, okay. Well, forgive me, because that's also the blast gauge button, so forgive me for not quite understanding it.